right? Totally unscripted. Take one. Let's go. Right, firstly, don't judge my microphone arm. I have one on order. Should be out soon, but for now, this will do. I just had something on my mind and I thought, you know what? I'm going to hop behind the camera and literally just have a conversation. I think with the current generation of traders, with the traders coming into the market fresh, there is this big misconception. I scroll through Twitter, for example, everyone's passed the funding account, everyone's funded, everyone's, you know, caught a 30 to 1 risk reward. Like, bro, you got to slow down. You really, really have to. And I think this puts a lot of pressure on traders starting out. Everyone thinks, you know what, they're going to get that account, they're going to have those winning trades, they're going to have this massive winning streak, everything's going to be hunky-dory. And it isn't, right? It isn't. We know it isn't. And, that really puts a lot of pressure starting a challenge, getting funded, funding your own account, trading in general. Trading in general is already as hard of an object and a barrier to climb that unnecessary pressure is not really needed at all. But you know what? From one trader to another, I would just say you got to pull that back. You really got to scale down your size. I've been fortunate enough to work with hundreds, if not in the thousands already, of traders worldwide. And the biggest issue with people and with traders in general, is ending the month on P&L that they could have had in one trade. Be that a winner or a loser, right? Be that a win or a loss. The worst thing is ending the month with a little number on the bottom of your statement that you could have had in one trade. Now you've gone through all this pressure, all this pain, all this heartache, right? Sleepless nights to end P&L with something that you could have had from one position. And, why do you think funded companies are the way they are, right? 500 to 1 leverage. Go for it. Shoot for the fences, right? It's designed for you to lose. So if you understand what you're up against, you really have to scale down that size, right? If you're risking 1%, risk 0.5%, risk less. Be alive to fight another day. I think that is a very, very big key takeaway from my years of trading, is realizing that there is going to be another trade. There is tomorrow, there is next week, there is next month. But you're not going to be around for those days if you risk it all now. I have a big saying, never risk the farm on one trade, on one position, on one move, right? You're testing the depth of the river with both your feet. You're going to drown. It's not really going to work out for you. And another thing is realizing that, not every day is a trading day, right? Realizing to yourself that, you know what, fine, I'm going to have this one position today. That's it. I'm done, right? I'm done for the month. I'm done for the week. I'm not going to be trading anymore. Close my account, right? Or delete it from your MT4. don't delete your MT4 because you might not be able to download it again. But you know what I mean? Delete it from your phone, right? Stop trading it. Majority of losses are chasing the market after euphoria, after feeling, euphoric. You super excited, you super enthusiastic, you're overconfident, you get whacked. The market comes in and it whacks you. I've been there, I've done it 1,000 times. It's not worth chasing. And if you're still listening to this right now, I'm assuming you're trying to take your trading seriously. And it is at a point, or more than likely is at a point, where you have to ask yourself, what does a trader in 3 to 5 years look like? 3 to 5 years from now, you are not going to remember the fact that you chased the market today 3 or 4 times because you wanted something to trade in a certain direction. I'm glad you're enjoying this video so far. Don't forget to click the link in the description below. Join my Discord. There will be an option to upgrade the Discord to have access to full live sessions with me every single morning, along with a community of traders worldwide. I look forward to seeing you in there. Enjoy the rest of the video. You're going to realize it for facts that, fine, I have a disciplined plan. I follow it from A to B. Once I've made my money and I've had my trade, I'm done. I get paid. I move on to the next trade. Once you build that disciplined approach, you will start building that intuition, have that edge to be that trader you want to be in 3 to 5 years. But if you constantly throw money at the markets, right? 6 months from now, you're going to be in the exact same place. Nothing would have changed. So you got to ask yourself, am I going to work on my development now? Am I going to fix what I'm trying to do now? Or am I going to become more disciplined now so that I can reap the rewards 6 to 12 months down the line? Or do I quickly want to fund an account or buy a challenge because this trade looks great? I have a lot of people that have messaged me on Instagram, on Twitter, right? And that I've worked with in the past that have this constant urge and this constant desire to be involved in the markets. You've got to remove that, right? You have to remove that. Just because you're a trader does not mean you have to always be in a trade. Think about that. Your job as a trader, majority of the time, is to not trade. May sound ironic, but it's the truth. If over 90% of people are always losing, yes, that statistic is a bit weighed purely because, you get the average person that throws some money into an account, stops trading it, and then they fall into the statistic of losing or traders that don't win, right? So you want to ask yourself, are you a part of that statistic, or are you really going to put your work and put your mind down and put your head down and actually work on being a disciplined person, creating that edge, creating that life for you? You really got to ask yourself that. I don't want you to be watching this in 6 months and being in the exact same position. 1 or 2 trades is enough. It really is. You've got to slow down. You've got to take your time. Market's not going anywhere. Markets were there before you. They're going to be there after you. You have to slow down. And once you slow down, ironically, things speed up. Right? Everything in trading is counterintuitive. I love saying that. I love thinking that because it's the truth. Once you realize that if you really want to make more money, you have to trade less. Right? What was the point of starting to become a trader and having all this freedom if you're stuck behind your screen all day? There's no joy in that. There's no point in that. So you got to really ask yourself, what is it that you're chasing? And really start building that edge. Once you've built that edge, things will become a lot easier. But this was first of many. I literally had a few free minutes. This was on my head. This was in my mind. I really wanted to talk about it. But I'm glad you've enjoyed this little free flowing chat. I'm going to do more of these. Drop a comment below what you want to see more on the channel. Do you want more of this? I'll bring it. Do you want to have a chat with me? Bring it. Ask questions below. I'll present them. And we'll jump on a video like this. But do like, comment, share, subscribe. And I'll see you on the next video. Take care.